G13JKREVAN Payback coming at you with Star Wars Galaxy Heroes video. Relic with my Jedi Knight Revan squad in phase 2 of the HSRT. I just got a 10 million score with my Relic Ray, R2, C3PO, BB8, and G12 plus Finn. So now I'm going to try to get 6 to 10 million with Gear 13, Relic 07, 3 Zeta, Jedi Knight Revan, Gear 13, Relic 04, 1 Zeta, Bastilla, Gear 12 plus Yoda was 1 Zeta, Gear 13, Relic 04, 1 Zeta, Jolee, Gear 13, Relic 04, 1 Zeta, Juhani. I can't believe that happened.
There's this thing in the Battlefront community, this huge room.
I can't believe this. That this is what they're doing. I can't, shit, that was a horrible score. Gear 13, Relic level 7, 3 Zetas, Dark Drevan. Gear 13, Relic level 7, 1 Zeta, Bastilla, Sean Fallen. Gear 13, Relic level 7, Dark Malak. 2 Zetas, Gear 13, Relic level 7, HK47, 2 Zetas, Gear 12 plus 3, I think, Sith Empire Trooper.
Hey guys, how's it going today? So, J.J. Abrams long promised that The Rise of Skywalker would bring all 9 Star Wars movies together and make them feel like a cohesive trilogy. And while it could have done much more, I kind of feel like this one ties the last 3 sequels very, very nicely. However, tying the last 9 films, I feel like there could have been a couple little tweaks here and there that would have really brought it all together very cohesively. The film boasted the return of Emperor Palpatine, the return of the Sith, the final victory of the Jedi, and the final redemption of Luke Skywalker. Most significantly, though, it was the return of many prequel characters unseen since Episode 3 and the Clone Wars and Rebels cartoons. During Rey's training under Princess Leia, one of Rey's main goals is to connect with the Jedi at ages past. She pleads with them to be with her, but feels no guidance from them. How can they not help her when she's the last of the Jedi? Despite feeling alone, Rey perseveres and keeps fighting until she gets to the throne of Palpatine. There, he uses dark-side powers to suck the life force from her and Ben, thus regenerating himself to full power. Their combined energy essentially resurrects the Lord of the Sith. At this moment, Rey and Ben have had virtually all their force energy sucked out of them, and Ben tries to get up and fight, but Palpatine force pushes him into a hole, just as the last Skywalker did to him in Episode 6. Rey, meanwhile, can barely move as Palpatine disables every rebel ship on the planet and destroys the light side for good. Defeat is certain and hope is lost. The only thing Rey can do is plead one more time for the Jedi to be with her, because if all the Sith have returned, then it will take all the Jedi to defeat them. It's here that her patience and perseverance finally paid off. She has shown herself worthy of the Jedi, having completely passed off any vestiges of the Sith heretics that coursed through her veins. Maybe this is why they never spoke to her, or maybe they didn't feel she was worthy enough yet. She hears all the voices of the Jedi past that have any connection with Emperor Palpatine, speaking to her from the netherworld of the Force. She closes her eyes and hears the voices of Jedi not just from the sequels, prequels, and original, but even Star Wars animated series such as the Clone Wars and Rebels. She hears Jedi encouraging her to find the light, Rey. You're not alone, Rey. Alone? Never have you been. Let it guide you as it guided us. Feel the Force flowing through you. Rise, Rey. We stand behind you, Rey. So, which Jedi are saying all of these things? And you all know I'm extremely excited that Anakin's voice is actually in the movie. Of course, I would have liked for him to be there in the bluey flesh of the Force Ghost, but at least we got his voice, man. Well, the first voice is Ewan McGregor as Obi-Wan Kenobi saying, "These are your final steps, Rey. Rise and take them." This is a reference to The Force Awakens when we hear his voice at the end of the visions that she sees after she touches Anakin's lightsaber in Maz Kanata's castle. There he says, "These are your first steps," with Alec Guinness's voice thrown in there with Ewan to say the name Rey. But McGregor isn't the only prequel voice we hear. There's Liam Neeson as Qui-Gon Jinn, one of my favorite Jedi, telling Rey every Jedi who ever lived lives in you. As well as Samuel Jackson as Mace Windu, which was a big surprise to me because I was like, well, how did he learn to become a Force ghost? But I guess I can cover that in a video. I mean, we don't know yet for sure in canon, but there are answers in Legends, especially considering as to how Anakin did it so quickly. And if you're wondering as to how Anakin did it so quickly, which is how I think Mace and the others might have done it too, is, well, I've made several videos on this in the past couple years ago, but I'll just reiterate it here for those of you who haven't seen that video. Basically, Anakin's dying and is looking at Luke, and just before he's about to just completely die, his Force essence is just going to go back to the universe, and his consciousness will completely go forever. Obi-Wan communes with him through the Force, because what he did was such a light side thing, sacrificing his life to defeat the Emperor, bring balance to the Force, kill the last Sith, and of course, bring himself back to the light as Anakin Skywalker and save his son. So Obi-Wan tells Anakin to listen up really quick, and Anakin's like, well, how are you doing this? And Obi-Wan gets very snappy with him. He's like, look, we don't have much time. If you do not listen to me quickly, you will cease to exist entirely. So listen up, do what I tell you, and you'll become a Force ghost. So he does it in that split second, and then that's how Anakin became a Force ghost. Now, I don't know how they're going to do it now in the new canon, but this was the old Legends information material from, it's a really old Legends book. I believe it was called The Rise and Fall of Darth Vader. It had a pink cover. It was a good book, but anyways, in there it explains how this actually happened. So it would lead me to assume that maybe this is how Mace Windu ultimately became a Force ghost, and Ahsoka, well, we don't really know how Ahsoka died, but we at least know that she died. Unless she was communing to Rey from somewhere distant in the galaxy, but I highly doubt that. So all of these people are obviously dead. Qui-Gon was the first one to become a Force ghost through the Force as just a voice. He didn't actually learn how to bring his body into the whole thing until just before Episode 4 A New Hope, where we learn in the canon novel from a certain point of view that he does actually become this physical shape of who he used to be, and he's telling Obi-Wan how you can do this and all that. But it was Qui-Gon who initially learned how to do this, and then he transferred his knowledge to Yoda after his death. And this is why in Attack of the Clones in Episode 2, we're going really off topic here, but this is interesting. How in Attack of the Clones in Episode 2, we hear Qui-Gon's voice when Anakin kills the Tusken Raiders in his fit of rage after he killed his mother. Because that moment wasn't supposed to